For such a long title, one necessary expects a unique and magnetic game that sequel hits the mark, respectful of Agatha Christie material and eager to continue this. So, Agatha Christie, Hercule Poirot, The London Case. The first Agatha Christie, the first cases, which I had revived with a keen curiosity no less than, I don't remember, maybe 2 years ago, turned out to be a commercially and qualitatively valid product. So much that it sold numerous copies and also took home several awards. The team and management that won't change will have throughout their in area of Blazing Griffin, and the thought is best given that thanks to the success and the certainly trip budget, they immediately go to work to give birth to this sequel. Bigger, more refined, more beautiful, more everything. If the previous chapter was the Poirot origins from the simple police office to solving the first big case, in the London case we find our mysterious investigator leaving his country to head to London, having been invented to take care and protect and delivery of important painting designed for an exhibiting in English capital. It goes without saying that despite all preparations carried out down to the smallest detail regarding the safety of the true event coordinated by Poirot himself, the painting will be miserably stolen. This event dispersed the investigator, Ned, on the crime prepared. Someone managed to commit it without arousing anyone suspicious in the Poirot eyes. And as often happens with the charismatic characters, the person challenged also wins over the criminal act. Someone managed to get away with it right under his mustache, and this absolutely must not happen. Once the museum is closed, all the participants have gathered. It's time for the investigation, deductions. It's time to find the culprit. The game grammar remains stable in the faithful with an isometric view, while with the appropriate keys, we can turn the camera to observe all faces in details in the maps, which the protagonist and remaining characters move. Precisely, these maps are the pride of production, which, unlike the previous chapter, focuses much more on the playful possibilities and the graphics deal. The environments are expertly crafted, properly lit, and with a truly stunning active reflection system. Sure, the polygonal models don't scream next gen, but by the very nature of the title, we don't need to have active ray tracing on Poirot mustache. Therefore, the innovations directly affect the possibilities of iteration object present in the maps. I was saying, one of the new features of the title is possibility of performing analysis and deductions of the specific objects by interacting with them directly from the game map. The action takes place with a meticulous analysis, examining the object 360, looking for the necessary details, which will feel a very welcome return for a mental map. Exactly like the previous chapter, the mental map is the graphic representation of the deduction for the Belgian investigator to whom we called making associations, comparisons, and consulting all the information taken from each individual suspect. Well, after the handful of hours, we will find ourselves consulting ending lines of description, clues, precise, accurate, very important information, since depth of painting is not only tip of the iceberg with the multiple twists ready around the corner. Overall, therefore, the game is nothing more than a technical and aesthetic evolution of the previous title, to which is added the possibility of actively interacting on some object to personally investigate, find the clues or footprints, provided you always have the right tools. The shadow of skepticism always tends to fall on work this caliber, especially when the charisma and stylistic features a character are handed down with refinement or not by other mediums beyond on that origin. However, the very good writing of the first chapter, aided by the factors first investigators and by young age, could be attributed to a stroke of luck. This second dispels all the doubts. The screenwriters behind the Blazing Griffin are not only excellent pens, but perfectly know the best experiences of Hercule Poirot. And particular, we will see him conversing with himself, listening to his thoughts to arrive at subsequent deductions, but also his being angular, but extremely charming, kind-hearted, and first of all, the gentleman. Well, what I can say in the conclusion is, if are you fan of the detectives, you should play it. I also appreciate the general clearness during the dialogues with all characters, where the previously took place with the intrusive shallowness coming out from the bottom of the screen. Now instead we benefit from carefully crafted models, subtitles placed in the right place, and many more cutscenes that enrich the emotional factor behind each narrative burst. If summer is the best time to read or watch the classic detectives, with Agatha Christie and the London case will be able to play with great joy. I said the summer, but you know the September is the best for it. Well, briefly, take previous chapter and improve it aesthetically, adding the right ideas to make a very good game now much more than a good. A precise and refined narrative together with the cleaning and optimization of the maps and the game modes give a certainly interesting quality to its new digital AI iteration of the Hercule Poirot. Well, I should say that I was testing it on my Intel Core i7 32GB of RAM and of course the last GeForce 4090. So it looks very good, very good, and I didn't find any cons. And yeah, I do like this game, boys. And if you like to take a thought and think a lot, that's definitely for you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.